Hello everyone. Today I will be talking about an online website called Kahoot. Kahoot is a website which allows teachers to make quizzes so that the students in class can take part in, and it's a form of getting the class together, motivating them, and not only having the fun side of it, but also enables the teacher to evaluate and analyze the students' results. The questions are asked in real time, creating a social, fun and game-like environment so that students, if they know that Kahoot is going to be used in class and quizzes are going to be used, it'll motivate them to actually attend. Now Kahoot, these quizzes, they can be used on a Monday morning or beginning of a lesson to recap what was learned in the previous lesson, or even on a Friday afternoon, or even at the end of the lesson, just to round off the lesson nicely. Now, in order for Kahoot to actually work, every student will need access to either a tablet or a smartphone or a laptop. This would make the actual quiz more interesting, and Kahoot, it can have up to 2 players or 2 students taking the quiz, or up to 30 students or even more. So essentially you can have the whole class carrying out the quiz. Now if you see on the left hand side, in this orange box, we've called it's the English Learning Lounge. This is a quiz which I made earlier on today. The teacher has access to everything that happens whilst the quiz is going on. If you see on the right hand side, this iPhone here, this is the screen which the students actually see. So as a teacher, I will launch the quiz, and I will be given by Kahoot a pin. Now this pin I will have to give to my students. Now once the students key in, only my students will be able to take part in the quiz, no one else. So I will put the key, I will key the pin in 899804, enter, and I will also put my name in as a nickname and join the game. Now as I said, obviously there's only me playing at the moment, therefore my name is visible on the teacher screen. But if 15, 20, 25, 30 students logged in with their names, their name would also appear on the teacher screen like my name has. So what we'll do is we'll start the actual quiz. Now like I said, I created this quiz earlier today. There are only 5 questions, and I will talk about how the quiz works and how we can evaluate students' results as a teacher. We'll start the quiz. Okay, so the first question, obviously, so like I said, on the teacher screen the question appears and also the answers appear. However, on the student screen there's only shapes and colors, so the student will have to look at the teacher screen, pick which answer they think is correct, for example true, red, and then on their screen click the red shape. So we'll just click it, it's correct. Here, obviously, seeing as I was talking to you about how the screens are, I took quite some time, and therefore it gave me a score of 533. It also showed me that I got the correct answer. If, for example, I click the blue one, it would tell me that the red one is the answer and not the blue one. So we'll go on to the next question. There's a scorecard for my first answer. So now we'll do this relatively quickly. When you start an email with "Dear Sir, Madam," you end the email with "Yours sincerely." I don't think that's right, false. Now it was slightly quicker than the first answer, therefore I got 883 Kahoots. So the way the Kahoot website marks answers or gives you points is on how quick you are and whether you get the answers correct or not. The next question I will answer incorrectly so that you can see how the website shows which is the correct answer. So next, which one of these sentences will you not find in a paragraph? So click green. Now that's incorrect. The correct answer is blue. It shows you there. The answer that I picked, which was incorrect, was the blue, which was a green one. It actually shows you that that was incorrect. So we'll quickly finish this. Going on to question 4. Keeping my cursor on the student screen, looking at the teacher screen, reading the question and seeing which answer I like. So every letter of a person's name should be in capital letter. No, it shouldn't. False. Okay, on the student screen I should click false. So it is relatively easy. The students should get the hang of it. Right. Regarding evaluation of this, the layout of this particular quiz. Now, as you can see on the teacher screen, it shows you the questions and it shows you the answers. Now, in order for this quiz to actually be carried out outside of the classroom, it would be beneficial, or it would be better, if the questions and the answers were also shown on the student screen. Now this would obviously allow them to play the quiz outside of the classroom. They don't have to keep looking up at the teacher screen, and they can concentrate on their own screen, which may even better their performance. Also, the fact that the website gives you points on how quick you are, it may make the students just click rather than reading the question and then answering it. Therefore, it defeats the purpose of answering the questions correctly and students just clicking just because they want to guess the answer and click very quickly in order to obtain more points. Quickly finishing this off. Choose one wrong answer. Ben and something are brothers. Putting the cursor on the student screen. Ben and Green John. Incorrect. Okay. So it shows you Ben and me are brothers. Now this is correct for the purposes of the quiz, but the quiz does ask for the wrong answer. Therefore, the answer is me. In general, obviously, normal English, it would not be me, it would be I. So Ben and I are brothers. Okay, so once obviously the quiz has finished, the teacher has access, it will give the student's name and how many points they obtained. And once the teacher clicks end, it'll give the students scorecard, how many they got right, how many they got wrong. And also now it will enable the teacher to see feedback and review the results. Once the teacher clicks this on the student screen, it will allow the student to review the actual quiz. So how fun was it? Give it a 5. Did I learn something? Yes, I did. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. And how would I feel about this? Okay. Now this will automatically go back to the teacher. This is very beneficial for the teacher because if the teacher gets negative response, the teacher knows that they would have to do some tweaks and amend the quiz in order for the quiz to be better. However, if they get good positive feedback, then the teacher knows that the quiz is fine and they don't have to make no adjustments to it. Now, clicking on the teacher screen on the top right hand corner, final results, I then come to a screen where I can relaunch the actual quiz, or I can download the student's results. Now, noting the fact there's only one student, I will download the results. This will open up a Excel sheet. On that Excel sheet is the results of those students who took part in the quiz. Now, once this opens, it will give you the student's name on the top left hand corner, how many questions they got correct, they answered correctly, how many questions they answered incorrectly, as well as all the questions and which questions they got right, which will be highlighted in green, and all the questions that they got wrong, which will be highlighted in red. Now this for teacher is a very beneficial. It's an amazing tool to work with, because if, for example, 30 students took part in that particular quiz and 28 of them got, for example, the last question wrong regarding emails, I as a teacher would know that the students needs to recap, or as a teacher to go over emails and recap that particular topic. If, for example, one student got all the questions wrong, obviously I would be notified by all the red highlighted boxes. I would then sit with that particular student and also speak to him, see what's wrong, and hopefully try to improve where he needs to improve. I as a teacher would definitely use this, taking into consideration what the fact that the students cannot see the questions and answers. I would amend that so that this can be used, the quiz can be used, or students as a group, as friends with the teacher, can group up and use this outside of the classroom. But I mean, I would use this quiz, and also I would recommend it to other teachers as well. Let me know what you think. You can write on my blog whether this Kahoot is beneficial. Would you use it? Why would you use it? Why not? And yeah, your feedback will be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Goodbye.